Well, there we go. Lots of things have happened throughout the whole entire world, and not many people actually know what seems to be going on throughout the entire world of energy. And it seems to me that it's a very big problem in today's world of energy resources. And let me tell you why right now. Global issues, number 4. Energy resources. Well, let's get this started with. We know what, energy is. Energy is one of those awesome things that seems to be going on for a whole entire world. I mean, according to this, it says energy in the physics terms of what it means. In physics, energy is the quantitative property that is transferred to a body or to a physical system, recognizable in the performance of work and in the form of heat and light. You'll see this backwards because I'm screen recording a video camera, so that when I'm playing it afterwards and while I'm playing all of it, all I want to say right now is that some things are not meant to be. In physics, energy is the quantitative property that is transferred to a body or the physical system, recognizable in the performance of work and in the form of heat and light. Energy is a conserved quantity. The law of conservation of energy states that energy can be converted in form but not created or destroyed. By Wikipedia. Or whoever edited the Wikipedia. Yeah, you can read it for yourself. Copyright Wikipedia to whoever created that Wikipedia article and all those people who helped edit it. All those good people at Wikipedia, thank you. Now it seems to a lot of people that it's kind of obvious. Fossil fuels and everything are the things that are destroying this planet. But let me tell you why it's not so obvious too. Fossil fuels are basically lots of dead plants and plankton that have been, compressed for over millions of years on the seabed, and then it became a non-renewable substance, a non-renewable source of energy, which we nowadays know as fossil fuels. And also, of course, coal, oil, and all that stuff too. You can literally see them here. Oil, nuclear, and natural gas, and coal, those are the things that are non-renewable. Of course, renewable energy includes solar power, hydropower, geothermal power, wind power, and biomass. And I still haven't gone into the processes of how they made it. Well, you want me draw and draw, I guess. For solar power, it's the fact that they created all of that power from the sun. For hydropower, it's the water wheel that we've harnessed it from the sea or whatever body of water we're using. Most likely rivers, though. For geothermal power, we just use the volcanoes or the Earth's own internal fires to actually create everything that seems to be going on there, too. Because everything about volcanoes and the Earth is red hot molten liquid lava or iron and molten nickel. For wind power, we just use its wind turbines to harness the power of the wind by making the wind harness the power of energy by turning the windmill, the turbines, so that it spins, and that it will turn finally into the fact of energy. For biomass, we're just using plants to make and burn them all and to use that for mass and power. And the thing is, all these are actually good ways of action and how to use them too. But one thing I'm certain of right now is that I need to say some case studies. Case study number 1. Russia. So why Russia? I mean, Russia is one of the world's largest oil exporters, and 70% of the Russian oil, wealth comes from Siberia. However, oil from there is starting to actually flow down, and its consumption and how much oil they're taking out is starting to lessen because they're actually using up the finite source of resources on this planet, which is not a good sign for anyone or anything. In fact, it's so finite that we're losing fossil fuels as we use them. Case study number 2. Argentina! Argentina has one of lots of economies in the world are based on their energy resources. However, since 2001, Argentina has been using their economy, which has grown faster than how much energy that they can produce. They're putting more input than they could make output. They're expecting a lot of output, and then suddenly they get only a little, but they only put in a little input. What do you say, ladies and gentlemen? You think the host is guilty for all these? Oi! My vote counts for 100, so even if everyone in the audience is counting me, and usually there are only 20 to 30 people, then technically my vote outvotes, against the votes on me to you, meaning you're guilty. Oh, great. Slice. And the last case study of the day we're going to be talking about is Bahrain and Qatar. In both of these countries, their main economies are based on fossil fuel exports. However, their oil reserves have been declining very rapidly during these past few years, meaning that they need help. And so I guess really need to do is just help them by giving them the supplies that they need. Not the fossil fuels, of course. They're going to have to get them themselves. But what we really need is a new change of energies. They really need to use more renewable energies. And we're supposed to go ahead and help them with that. However, I'm pretty sure the government won't let us, thinking that we're going to steal all their oil reserves and then prevent their profit-making stuff and make that country unusable and unlivable. No, we're not gonna do that. Obviously, if you guys actually think that, you probably don't have brains. But we have to take in the fact that oil reserves are decreasing rapidly. And what action can we take? Me, the action man, will take care of that. I mean, we have been here for so many years. Ever since all those years, since 2001, all the way up and up and up, we have recovered so many things. So many things have happened to a lot of us that we might not even exist by then. But we do know one thing for sure. That wherever we are, however we are, we will always be a great need to reduce our energies. And as the action man says that we should use more renewable energy. We should go on an energy diet where we consume less energy. And we should use less fossil fuels, as well as advocating for renewable energies, just like those women who painted themselves white and dressed up because they wanted to dress up like wind turbines and advocated for green energy. That's what we should do, and that is what I am intending to do with my future. I will go on an energy diet and use almost entirely renewable energy, except maybe for natural gas for cooking. And that is all I have to say. So, I hope you guys will do the same too. So, until next time, Shunhan out. Peace. Bum ba bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum bum bum.